So, and we need to figure out how to get them in here.
I mean, they should just, if they're on Facebook, definitely from the computer. And all I did was click the StreamYard screen, right? It's got the two people, and it just launched in my Chrome browser, which is my default.
Well, it says that we're live on Facebook, so I'm not sure why they haven't joined in with the StreamYard broadcast. If you guys are watching, you need to click the StreamYard broadcast link to get in live. All right. I'm going to give everybody just a few minutes to try and get in on to the broadcast if they would like to. If not, if you're watching on Facebook Live right now, that is fine as well. You're not going to miss anything. And also, I'm pretty sure this will be recorded, so I will post it to my YouTube channel shortly. And we'll kind of just go from there. And just to be respectful, would you guys please mute your mic for me? And then if you have any questions, feel free to, tap it right now in the chat. But basically, to be respectful of everyone's time, I am going to kind of go pretty quickly. I'm hoping to get this done in about 30 minutes. Realistically, all this is here for today is going to be showing you how to optimize your social media growth organically, okay? Now, these are things that I have learned from other people on Facebook. A huge shout out to Joe Camper. If you're not following the Insurance Syndicate page on Facebook, he has lots of knowledge and lots of great tips and advice. And I want to shout him out because I learned a lot from him. So I'm also going to leave in the chat a link to my calendar for a kind of more in-depth one-on-one meeting that's personalized to your Facebook. So to jump into everything, I'm going to share my screen here so you guys can see my Facebook. Sorry, I got to grant access. Sorry, guys. I'm going to show you my Facebook and what my profile looks like just to start. So what you're seeing right now where it says the Sheer Future Insurance, that is one of my 4 pages that I run. Now, I'm going to go to my personal profile. Okay, these are going to be tips that you can do starting today to get your engagement for your personal profile up. And then maybe next time we're on here, we'll kind of go into Facebook groups, but I will touch on it briefly. All right, so I'm going to go to my personal Facebook profile. And the first thing you see is a big, bright banner that says, "Be different." It is colorful. It describes my personality. I'm very outgoing. I'm very loud. So I wanted a loud picture on my cover photo, okay? Something super bold. Now, I will say I love the colors of it, so that's why I kept it. But be sure that you're checking between like a desktop and a mobile device to see how the cover photo works. It does kind of look weird on a mobile phone because some of the letters are kind of blocked out by my profile picture. But either way, it does grab your attention with all of the colors, and that's why I chose it, okay? So a lot of people that I see on Facebook, this is really important because when people come to your page, for whether you're posting in groups, whether you're commenting on someone you don't know or someone that just added you as a friend, the first thing they do, right? They're going to go and they're going to look at your profile. They're going to see who you are. They're going to see if you're real or not, right? They're going to make sure that this Alexis Talent girl isn't some internet scammer. Why does she have followers? Like, what makes her different, okay? So you want to introduce yourself to your followers, to your social media friends. They want to know who you are. The best way to do that is by having a bio. Now, right here on my bio, it coincides with my cover photo, Be Different. So I tell people, dare to be different. You know, I used to be a teacher. 2 months ago, I changed my entire career, started an insurance business, and now I'm, doing things with social media that I've never done in the 10 plus years I've had social media. So be different. There's no harm in being different. What do? I'm an insurance agent, right? I'm an independent insurance agent. I've got access to all the plans that I'm appointed in each state. I'm in 9 states. I want people to know I am in these states because maybe you're my friend in Texas, but your grandma lives in Michigan and she's got 4 other people that she knows in Michigan that are looking for health coverage. So I always want to make sure people know where I am and where I'm appointed in what state. And this is important to me because I am a mom of 2. I've got a 4-year-old and I've got a 2-year-old, and they're my rock. They're what keep me going every day. They're my motivation. So I want people to know I'm a proud mom of 2. Now, a lot of what I've talked about in my Facebook group is a Facebook business page, right? It's essential to be having a Facebook business page if you're running a business model with your social media. Even if it's your personal profile, you still want to have a way to link back to what your business is always. And that gives you like validity in your business so people do know that you are established. You're a business owner. People want to know what your business is. So you'll see my profile, the category of my profile. I'm an insurance agent. And remember, I'm keeping everything super consistent. My bio says insurance agent. My profile category is insurance agent. And I'm the owner of the Sure Future Insurance. Now, just scrolling over just quickly, briefly, you'll see the Sure Future Insurance. My page is medical and health. It has the same exact bio as my personal Facebook profile. Like I said, consistency is key. Keeping things the same is very key. You want to look well established in that sense. You'll also see, first off, you'll see a link to my website. My website's going to have every bit of information about my business, as well as my contact information, my social media, and a way for people to book a free insurance quote with me. It's there at the tip of your fingers always. Now, going to my insurance page, just click on it. The first thing you see, same thing, consistency, be different, right? Same bio. And this is really important. I'm working right now to establish more reviews for my page because when you're coming to a page, you want to see that people believe in your product, believe in you as a business owner, and you want them to review you. So make sure that you have a business page available for yourself and make sure that you're reaching out, and whenever you have a customer that has just received your product or your services, tell them, hey man, I know it's a busy day. I know you got a lot going on, but I would really appreciate it if you would take like 1 minute, give me a thumbs up, give me a review, help me help other people, right? That's a very important thing. And on my insurance page, I didn't want it to be all business, right? I want people to know I'm a real person. So the first thing you see is my featured photos. Some of it's business and my kids, some of it's networking events that I've been to. So yeah, keep that consistent. Make people know that you are a real true person. Okay. And going back to my personal page. So I have the Facebook group Hustle and Grow Small Business Support. Now I'm not able to link that group in as a workplace on my personal profile. So what I did, I think my mouse just died. What I did was, put a, sorry guys, I put a link to the founder at Hustle Hub. Give me 2 seconds. I have to grab a charger for my mouse. Give me 1 second. All right. Back in bit. So you'll see it says founder of Hustle Hub, and that is to show everyone on my page that I created this Facebook group, Hustle and Grow Small Business Support, and this is an extension of that group. Like I say, extension of our thriving Facebook group. And this is where I host my events, my networking opportunities, everything in that matter. Okay. So another thing I wanted to establish with you guys is, talking about times to post. This was advice that I was given to me, is that to be like not famous, I guess, but to be on social media and to have, you know, growth on social media, the best way to get seen on social media is to be social, right? So I know it might be exhausting for some, but if you're genuinely trying to run a business through social media, through Facebook, you do have to put in a few extra necessary steps. So for me, I think I'm going to change this up soon, but there is a feature for you to go on Facebook and onto your personal profile and pin a post. So the first thing you see on my page is you see all my information, and then you'll come over here and you'll see a pinned post, and you'll see exactly what I do. I'm the owner of the Sure Future Insurance, and this is what I do. This is the health coverage checklist. I want you to look at it. I don't want it to be super in depth. I do want to change it up and make it more, I guess, pretty or animated. So it's like grabbing your attention. You'll see that I've got 16 comments, 10 shares, blah, blah, blah. But going back to being social on social media, I have, really grown my growth by just talking to people on social media, by commenting, by liking, by loving all of their posts. Because in most cases, if you're following somebody, most usually they're going to follow you back. And that takes 2 seconds to follow somebody, right? If you're loving their posts or you're commenting on their posts, they're going to see that you're engaging with them. And hopefully they're going to want to return that back to you and engage on your post. Now, there's going to be set times that I think are the best. I'm no master, you guys. I just really started my social media growth about 2 weeks ago. But what I do is I actually go in and I schedule posts, and I do this for my group as well. I go in and I schedule times for the posts to be seen when my, following or when my group is most available and when they're most engaging. Okay. So for me, you can do it however you want. I like to post at least 3 to 5 times a day. Now, the best times I've seen is going to be early morning because, one, we all know most people, the first thing they do when they wake up before they even get up for the day is they start scrolling on their social media. How many likes did they get on this? What did they do to this? Did someone comment? I need to comment back, right? So I like to have my first post I set it for 7 a.m. so that when people are up at like 8 a.m., either right before they go to work, right when they get to work and it's kind of slow, they're not busy working yet, they're going to see my posts on their feed. Now, I love the question forums that I've been posting. I've been getting a lot of engagement on these posts, and I've been connecting with people, and it's led me to have conversations with people that I've never even talked to on my social media before. So it's a great way that I'm engaging and connecting with people that I haven't met. Now, this one I posted this morning, I didn't get a lot of traction. Am I upset about it? No. Am I going to continue to do what I'm doing? Absolutely. Like I said, consistency is key, and it's going to be what drives your profile onto other news feeds, okay? Keeping it consistent. Now, for example, I posted this one yesterday. I got 28 reactions. I got 177 comments. Now, if I was to not comment back to these comments, the number of comments would be way less. So my advice when you're on social media and you're making a post, take the second or a couple of minutes, however long it's going to take you, always go in, love whoever commented on your post and comment back, because that's going to boost them, engaging with you. And it's going to show people that you genuinely do care about what they have to say, because that's what social media is for. It's a platform for people to share their opinions, their thoughts with you, and for you to talk back with them, right? So this is why I post, like, I like to stay with the question formats, okay, and post those as much as possible. The best times I've noticed are 8 a.m. and then around lunchtime, because most people during their lunchtime, even if they're at work or they're in the break room, whatever they're doing, they're either on TikTok watching videos, maybe they're watching videos on Facebook, or they're scrolling the news feed. So you want to be that first person on the news feed right when they pull up their phone for their lunch break. You want them to engage with your post, right? And for me, during lunchtime, I will either post like a picture like of myself with my podcast, kind of promoting that, or just like a fun post of something I did, anything of that matter. And one of my other favorite times is going to be around, dinner time. People are getting off work, and sometimes even as like around 5:30, or sometimes even as late as like 8. That's when I'm going to share like a family photo, because I do want people to see that I am a mom, and I want them to know that I'm a real person and that I don't just work 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 all day. I want people to know that I am, spending time with my children. I'm, and I want people to see that on social media, so I want them to have access to those photos, of course. um and something that I just learned actually with Facebook, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you make a post, if you have 3 friends, just 3 that you know are going to back you every time you post, that is essential. So you want 3 friends every time you post a post to love it and comment on it. Because if you get 3 reactions and 3 comments within 5 minutes, it's basically going to supercharge your Facebook post and put it at the top of the feed, because it's like showing, wow, this person's very engaging very quickly. Let's keep them at the top. Okay. So if you can reach out to like 1 or 2 people, 3 people, that's best. And just be like, hey, man, I really want my post to be seen at the top of the news feed. Can you do me a solid? I promise I'll return the favor. Please love my post and please comment as soon as I post. I appreciate you, and blah, blah, blah. Right. And on that topic, if you're on a post and you just like it, that's not considered engaging in Facebook's eyes. So what you want to do is you want to hold your mouse over it, or your finger if you're on an iPhone or Android, hit the love, and then give them the love, because that's going to show that you actually had to take the time to engage with the post. Now, I'm going to pretty much stop sharing my screen for that and kind of open up the floor, let you guys ask me any questions. And like I said, I do want to put my calendar link in so that if we need to do some one-on-one, meetings, we can do that. Okay. So if you have something you'd like to say, go ahead and unmute your mic for me. It's not letting me chat in this chat. So I'll post the link to my calendar on my Facebook group after that. Does anyone have any questions so far? I can't see if anyone's asking anything on Facebook. I'm still new to this StreamYard, guys, so bear with me. I'm going to get it figured out, though. JC, you have anything? Mr. Bobby V?
So the timing of your post, right? Obviously, based on your audience, it's going to, in the planner, let's put it right, for scheduling, it's going to give you when your folks are most active. But there is never really a right time to post. If you've got something to post, post it. There are so many different variations that say early morning, because it allows to permeate through the internet. But if it's not getting the engagement that you talk about, it's not going to be showing up in the feeds most readily. But when you've got something to say, you've got things to promote, do it right then and there, because there's no time like the present. But there are good scheduling tips and algorithms that are trying to forecast for you. So I'm, still new to the game as well. I've been researching it and doing it, but all these things are very important. But if you've got something to say, something to post, you have to be social. One of the things I find out from my business accounts is you can see the number of accounts that you reach. And if you slow down your posting, your impressions and counts go down. So you have to constantly be doing it. Yes, we don't all have the time in the world. Maybe tailor your content that it's more structured, and a call to action, a CTA. That's what Alexis was referring to when it comes to if she has a question in the post, because most people are likely to respond and engage them.
Absolutely. And if you guys, I will share my screen just for one more second to show you. I want to show you my professional dashboard right quick. Oh wait, just kidding. I can't do it on here. I'll show you guys when I do like a one-on-one or something. But essentially, if you have a personal Facebook page, they did start this like a couple years back, I think, but you can transfer your personal page into a professional dashboard, like a professional personal Facebook, and it's going to show you engagement on what your Facebook's doing right now. So in 2 weeks, not bragging by any means, but in 2 weeks, I went from like 1,000 followers to now I'm at 4.6 thousand followers on my personal page. And it's showing me that my reach right now is almost to 15K. And that my engagement's at about 11K. These are things that you want to keep up with if you do have a professional dashboard, because you want to see what's working. You want to see what content that you've created that is getting you the most interactions, the most engagement. You want to see what people are saying. And sometimes, like I said, commenting back gets really tedious, but it is essential. And the best part about having a professional dashboard is it will have a button in there that says, tell me my comments that I missed. It'll show you exactly who commented on a post that you did not comment back to. You can just hit comment back, and it's going to take you right to that post, right to that comment, and you'll have a comment back in seconds. And I know I'm missing things right now, and I tried to have my notes all written down, and I've pretty much stuck to what I wanted to say. I'm still learning, still very new to this, so I want to do this more in depth, and I want to do it one-on-one with you guys as well. But if you have any questions or anything you saw in this live broadcast today, please reach out to me. Please message me. Tell me what I can do for the next time. I want to help as many people as I can. Like I said, I'm no expert by any means, but I'm learning every day. So feel free to learn with me, go on this journey with me. And yes, sir.
I see your link in the bottom. Is it supposed to say one-on-one or one? It says one-on-on.
Oh yeah, probably. Well, it probably says, I don't know if it said one-on-one or not. Did I mess it up?
It says one. It says one-on-on. One dash on.
That's
dash
a typo.
On. Okay, just want
Yeah, that's a typo.
for everybody who's listening.
Yes, that's a typo on my end. I put it as one on my calendar invite. Sorry, guys. I'll fix that. But yes, you can click that link and it'll take you to my calendar. You can book a time with me. We can kind of sit down and do the same kind of thing, and go over your personal Facebook and see how I can help. Now, building a Facebook page really doesn't take long. And next time I come on here, I can do an in-depth, screen share on exactly how to do that. And we can go from there. Like I said, I want to be respectful of everyone's time. It's the middle of the day. I truly, truly appreciate everyone for showing up today and for supporting our group and for learning more for yourself. And I hope that I can share even more knowledge in the future and in the next one. So make sure you guys keep an eye on the Hustle and Grow Small Business Support Facebook group. This is the logo right here at the top of the right screen. And make sure you follow our Hustle Hub. We want to drive more attraction to our Hustle Hub and to our Facebook group in general. I can't do everything on my own. I need your guys' support, and I would love your guys' support. So please keep doing it. And thank you to Kara, to JC, Bobby. You guys have been my right-hand man and women. You've been the rock of this group. I truly can't appreciate you guys enough. And shout out to Bobby V for making me my Sure Future Insurance. Look at this, guys. It literally has my phone number and QR code on the back, because people are nosy. They always want to see what that QR code means. If you haven't reached out to Bobby, he hasn't started everything yet, but he's the go-to. So shout out Bobby, shout out JC, Takara. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, next Tuesday, the Hustle and Grow Show is happening. So buckle up, guys. I'm excited. And happy Friday. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am,
you.
You too. Yes.